What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode in season 6 of the Black Experience, y'all. Today, as usual, a very special guest with me today. Today, I have the founder of RANN 09. This is a music studio founded in Uganda 3 years ago. And my guest here is here to talk about that, his life journey, what his journey looked like coming to America, and so much more. So without further ado, y'all, let's put our hands together. Let's bring up Mr. Rachman. How are you, sir?
Good, Al. How are you? Thank you so much for having me here today.
Man, welcome to Colors, man. Welcome to the studio. What's been your first impressions so far? You like it?
I really like it. For Seattle, that I think is a very quiet city.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. I've never been in this place. You will give me that little tour?
A little tour, yep.
Yeah, I think I'll become a member in future.
Oh, man, I hope so. And I hope Armando's listening to this right now then, too, because he's always looking for people to become members, man. He's a great guy, so.
Hopefully. Good job putting up this studio, Mr. Armando.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day we'll get to meet.
Certainly. Well, you might have actually been here before, right? Because we were talking about the art walks that happened the first Thursday of the month in this area.
Yeah, I go to a bar down here. I don't know if you can mention names of bars.
Oh, for sure.
But Underbelly is one of the bars that I like to go to. Sometimes they bring in former street DJ. He plays a lot of reggae. I love reggae. So his name is Chatman. Big up Chatman. If he can find this content. So I go there to dance to reggae when he plays, and we get to freestyle sometimes. So I saw that Underbelly posted about the outwalk, and I thought it was gonna be by Underbelly.
Right.
So I did not show up thinking it was a small event, but after that, what I saw was really cool. I won't miss the next one.
No, definitely. And it's interesting you're speaking of dance, because it's through dance that we actually met. We were at Simon's Madaraka Festival that happened back in August. So shout out to you, Simon. He's also been in that very seat you're in. I had him on, and I don't remember who the couple was that was performing, but they were playing some music. You remember them?
Yes, there was a lot of bands.
There was so many bands.
Yeah, no, big up Simon. Big up to you also. Anybody, any creatives, all the DJs. You know, there's DJ Niram, if you know him. I see there's Anzo from Uganda.
Yeah.
Anybody that is bringing the African art onto the world is to be respected.
Without a doubt. Well, Rachman, if you want to briefly just introduce yourself to the audience, let them know a little bit about who you are and what your journey looked like coming to the States.
Man, it's a really long journey. It might turn into episodes of it. But my name is Rachman. My last name is Nagwere. Originally, I'm from the Bantu group in East Africa, and my tribe is called Bagisu people. We are in the eastern part of Uganda, where it's mostly the mountains, and just like people in Eritrea and Ethiopia, we grow Arabica coffee too.
Oh, okay.
And that's like our main cash crop.
Yeah.
So I was born in '86 in Uganda to a family of a polygamous family. My dad had 11 kids, and
wow.
and 6 wives. But then he left the country because of unexpected reasons, pressure from political stuff. Of course, we're not allowed to do this politics in this kind of podcast, but yeah, a lot of it played role, and he left the country. But then I grew up there until 27 years. That's when I left. But before I left, I was involved in a lot of music and community work and youth leadership. So that's where I met a partner, a Seattleite beautiful woman that we started talking, and we fell in love, and she brought me out here. And when we came to the U.S., she was going to school. So she was going to school in New York as for nursing. And we moved to New York, where we lived for 4 years, and we had a child there.
Wow.
And then when things did not go well, we separated, and she moved back to Seattle, and I moved just to be with my pretty little child. I don't know if you met her.
I've never met her.
She was there at the Madaraka.
Oh, was she on the dance floor too?
And she was enjoying the 360. Yes, she was happy there. She was having
There was a
fun
lot of
with friends.
kids
Yeah.
running around. Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone was just having a great time. There was people getting massages, people getting smoothies. You know,
That
it was
was
a lot happening.
so wonderful. I don't know what happened to Seattle. I don't know if social media did not advertise enough, but you missed out. We missed out hanging out together.
Yeah.
It would have been nicer with a bigger group. Hopefully next time.
Definitely. Well, even there was a point where they even were like kind of letting people in for free.
Yeah, no.
After
Just
a while,
because-
you know?
Yeah, and people felt like they weren't even when they were offering it for free. People weren't like open to like, I don't know if it's the culture or I don't know. We need to do something to lighten up the people. It reminds me from New York when we had the African festivals.
Yeah.
It was hot. You should bring the podcast to New York when they have their, I don't know if after or post-COVID, if they will still do the African Art Festival.
Yeah.
But it is big.
I bet. Well, I mean, I always hear, and this has come up multiple times on the podcast, that in New York, you know, people are more kind of open, more direct, you know, compared to here. So maybe we got to bring some of that New York culture here to the West Coast, you know?
Hopefully. First, when I moved back to New York, to Seattle, I saw one thing that made me feel like, I can feel like I'm in New York, in Seattle, when they took out the viaduct. That was a big thing. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Now we can have something that looks like a boardwalk or something like that in New York.
A lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah. When I was driving here, and I was driving by the boardwalk, and seeing so many families, so many people outside playing swings, ice cream. It's like this is the vibe that we need more of in the world.
It's really amazing.
You know what I mean?
I come here often with my child. We live very close. We live in West Seattle area. So whoever is working, I heard Melinda Gates and other people that are doing all this work to make the area look good. Good job and keep it up. Yeah.
Excellent job. Well, Rachman, you kind of briefly kind of mentioned a little bit, but in terms of you're from Uganda.
Yeah.
And I'm from Eritrea, so we're fellow neighbors, East Africans.
Yeah.
What was
Big up East Africa.
yeah, for real. What was kind of your reason for kind of moving from, you know, Uganda and kind of going over here to coming to America? What was that? Was it more opportunities? What was that reason for you?
My first reason, I actually had been there before, being involved in the youth activities. I had visited before to just like share my art, share my story. There's parts of my story that we need to just break down, and how I survived without parents. My parents are both gone, you know, but that too, like how I got to where I am, it's a whole lot. It's another session you can share.
I'm sure.
So, but then I do the music, and people like the music. It's mostly like positive message and stuff. So I've come here before to share my music. I did not originally think I would move. I was trying to settle in Uganda. I did public administration. I was hoping to do a law degree and then join the government, maybe do things for the people. But then I met someone from Seattle. That was because of love first.
So love was a big reason for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you know, that's the reason. A lot of immigrants, though, you know, they also come just for the work opportunities, the school educational opportunities, for that too, as well. But have you ever been back to Uganda since?
Yeah, and before I mentioned going back to Uganda, when I moved here, I realized that you know, being a small world, Simon that we mentioned, actually knew my wife then. They were like friends. They had met somehow. They've done like fundraisers together.
Oh, look at
but
that.
that's after I have come to the US, that's when I know. Oh,
So Simon was like one of the first friends you made.
Yeah, she introduced us.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've been to Uganda only twice. You know, I came here 2016. That's when I left Uganda, and I've been like, I went back 2017 just for 2 weeks. And it did not feel like really going back. It was like 11, you know, we get 2 weeks of vacation.
Yeah.
And then you travel for 4 days.
Yeah.
And then you have only 11 days in the country.
Why so short?
Because we get 2-week vacations in America, right?
that's
We are
true.
on like work.
With the work schedule. Right?
Yes. And I had to come back. It did not feel good. I was just new in the US and I'm going back home, not enough money, but I just missed home. And then I went back in 2021. That was bad because it was COVID time. So I went there. I had a song. I was writing a song dedicated to also my younger sister, but inspired by my late sister. There's a story to it. But I wanted this song to be done so badly. So I reached there, and the moment I landed, my voice was dead. I don't know what happened in the air. I couldn't sing.
Really?
Yeah. And then, but I had the lyrics in the head. So me and my friend, we did this song, like we had a demo of it. We just went ahead and made the video. And then the video is my auntie, who plays at my mom in the video, and my cousins. My auntie is also a little bit weak. So I want to just have a memory of her in future in case, she leaves us or something like that. So we did that video, and when it was done, I was now about to go to my parents' burial ground, to my village. We call it village, right? Or country in America.
Yeah.
I couldn't go because they announced a lockdown. That's when the Delta COVID broke out.
Yeah.
So I had to leave and go closer to the airport. So that was another trip that was broken. But my achievement, the reason I mentioned the song, that's the only achievement I got from that trip.
Yeah.
Finishing the video.
The video.
Yeah.
And so during that whole, did someone play your role? Because did you lose your voice, or did your voice come back for that video?
For the video, I was lip syncing. I was just like singing quietly. And then after that, the moment I landed back in the US, the voice came back.
No way.
Yes, and I went to a friend's studio.
Why do you think that was?
I think something happened in the atmosphere or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. I tried. The producers I was working with were like real, like top producers.
Yeah.
They did not have time for me. They're like, no, you don't. I don't think you can sing. They tried to create it with like auto tune, and I told them I can sing, but I couldn't convince them.
Yeah.
They tried bananas, water, nothing worked. And when I came back,
you regained it.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
Yeah, so the song has a story to it. It has some, of course, mentioning Bantu, it has some Shona language from Zimbabwe, and the Ugandan local language, and then some English. It's nice.
Now, when you were, those 2 trips you did, and the music video that you did, and that song you're mentioning, how did RANN 09 come into formation with this?
This has connected so well. The friend that I sang with seemed like a very good vocalist, a good writer, but he's kind of struggling in the villages of Uganda, trying to make music and trying to break through. He sings beautifully.
Yeah.
I gave him lines. I played a little bit of guitar, and I wrote the song and a few lines, and then I gave it to him, and he wrote me full verses in the local language that I could not do. He's very good, very creative. After that, I was like, he deserves something. So I needed to open up a studio. That's what he told me. He needed a studio to go to record. So we opened RANN 09. RANN 09 was an acronym that was RANN, which is R is Rachman, and A is my kid's name. She's quarter Japanese. Akimi is a Japanese name. And then Nagwere, my last name. And the other, it was like 2 N's then.
Yeah.
The other N was the mom, Nori. Her full name is Noriko, but she goes by Nori.
Yeah.
So I created that name for the studio. And 09 is the month that my kid was born.
September.
Yes, Libra. Big up to the Libras too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo, so we're kinda
Her mom is a Virgo. You guys can be friends.
Yeah. I don't follow that too much, but I know some people, they hear it and they're like, oh my gosh, you're Virgos? That means you're this. I'm like, okay, cool to know.
What makes me believe is someone comes to you and they go, you must be a Leo.
Yeah.
And then they turn out to be right. And
Yeah.
you go, okay, something.
It's spooky, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think for to some extent it might have some truth to it, but I don't even know how they came up with personality types for that and the histories.
There's people that are born in the night, people that are born in the day. You combine throughout. So that kind of science worked more then. our kind of science nowadays is we're just told. People experimented things, and they were smarter.
Right.
I mean,
Definitely.
we are smart, but yeah, we're building on what they did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now we have ChatGPT and Google to
Yes,
kind of like
yes.
easy access to
I mean, if you can ask Google to turn off your lights, then there's something.
You're right. We're living in the future.
Like how,
certainly.
we just added on to what the technologists of then
Yeah.
created.
Wow. What, man, I love how you keep mentioning family, because family is so important to you.
Yeah.
And tragically losing both your parents, man, I'm so sorry for that. Would you say either one of them was an inspiration to you, or did you have someone inspiring growing up, or what is it that inspires Rachman today?
Oh man, Rachman is a name from the Hebrew roots. It means compassionate. That's something that I'm naturally like. You send me to kill. In Africa we kill mice, we poison them. My mom would poison them, and I would find them like trying to die, and I would give them water to survive again. So
wow.
I was like, yeah, that's natural. If you ever like, how people say going to church and all that stuff
Yes.
is good. No, for me, if ever I was asked what my role was in the world, would be the Rachman or the Rachmim, or spreading love and mercy and
Compassion.
in my compassion.
Yes.
So that's something that I also naturally pick up from my dad. It's not that I saw that he did it. He also did the same. He was a Muslim, right? In Uganda, Islam is called Muslim. It's to be, but that's the name of a person who's a Muslim.
Yes.
So, but people used to like walk by our house, and he would call Muslim. He would welcome everybody, and they would come to our house in the morning, just have tea,
Wow.
breakfast. He had
Complete strangers.
yes. So he ran a lot of tracks. He has like some transport tracks. In the morning, people would finish having tea, and then get free rides to the city. And in the evening, there was a stage where they phoned those tracks when they on their way back home from after work.
Yeah.
They would drop them back to the village.
Wow.
So he got this name, Muslim.
Islam.
Yeah. And every time I walk around, they go, that is Muslim's child. That's Muslim's child. They know us like that. So me and my brother kind of try to keep that legacy of the old man. But for me, naturally, I also have that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he inspired me. But mom did too. She was an athlete and a teacher.
Wow. What, did she run?
Yes. Mom competed in East Africa. She did. And I'm a good runner. I don't know why I grew shorter, but when it comes to sprinting, I'm there.
Oh, man.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yes. My mom, my late sister, they were real runners. They went up to like Tanzania
Yeah.
to run. So she's the one that introduced me to like the English. Because she was a teacher. I started reading little storybooks at a younger age.
That's
So
beautiful.
they both played a role, even if it was a short time.
Yeah. Wow. So both mother and father,
Yeah.
both in their own way, inspired you.
Yes.
Yeah. When you said running, by the way, I immediately thought of is it Joshua Cheptegei? He's from Uganda, right?
Yes.
And he had the 5K or the 10K.
Man, I think he
world
started the
record.
5K, and then this recently it was a 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joshua did the 10K.
He did the 10K too. He
Yeah.
did both. So
Yes.
I mean, East Africans, man, we're all of us. We are incredible. We got Kipchoge from Kenya, Bakala from Ethiopia.
yeah.
Man, we got
Eritrean?
Senai Tadesse.
Yeah.
He had the half marathon world record
Was
for a little bit.
this year, right?
No. He had it. It was a while ago.
I think I was still in Uganda when Eritrea was rolling.
Yes. And then there was a whole battle in 2007 in Mombasa between him and Bakala, and then he outlasted Bakala in that one. But in my opinion, I think for me Bakala is probably the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
But I think Kipchoge is right there with him.
These guys. Do you notice anything similar about their names?
Bakala, Kipchoge.
Especially the East African. I mean, like the Ugandan and Kenyans.
No, are they named after maybe rulers?
a certain tribe. In Uganda, we call them the Sabines. In Kenya, I don't know if they are Karenjin. I might be wrong. But they live close to Mount Elgon.
High altitude. Yes.
So I'm going there, actually. I'll send you some pictures.
Please do.
The place is called CP Falls. Everyone listening to this podcast must go to CP, SIPI, Falls. It's beautiful. Very easy to get to. It's like 20 minutes from my hometown.
Right.
Yes.
This is where they train, yeah.
Yes.
And
even just naturally trained. The people there are naturally skinny too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, man, East Africa, man, is just beautiful, man.
It is
It is
beautiful.
just something that we gotta go back to. I want to go back, man. I really do.
When is the last time you were there?
It's been over a decade, and I was so young because we went for the summer, and there was some family there. But even since then, so much has changed.
Yes.
Families, been even other family members that have gone out outside of Africa. So yeah, it's been a while.
Bring the podcast home. People would love to hear all the stories and the videos from the villages.
I think I might just do that, man. Well, I had the pleasure and honor of hosting my mom and a few other ones in my language.
Here.
How
did I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, and the one with my mom is the most viewed one, by the way. It's not even close. It's like 25,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah, people were. I've never experienced that kind of love before on an episode.
In the session, did you address her as mom?
Did I what?
Did you address her as mom?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. My mom. I mean, it was incredible, and it was that happened almost a year ago. Yeah, we recorded in December. We dropped it in January, and it was something. So
okay,
I might just bring the podcast home.
Yes.
You know, you're inspiring me, Rachman. That's something I might have to do. Yeah.
Do it.
I want to shift a little bit to your time back in New York.
Yes.
And your acting. You did some acting in New York.
Yes.
How did that go?
It was very fun. And how I got, how they say, when you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Yes. I believe that. No. I did not know how. I was looking for opportunities. Mm-hmm. I've met people that have tried acting. They've gone to acting schools. They go to NYU and stuff, but they can't get in. And one day, I just walked out of the dentist appointment with my lips feeling heavy. I was like, and there was something that blocked out the street, and they were filming. Now, ask the guys in the cameras, I'm like, how do I get a role? How like. Yeah. They did not know, but they directed me to one place near Penn Station. They're like, go to Central Casting. I went there and got a free headshot. Nobody asked me for money. I had gone to a place where they asked me for $500 and stuff like that. It was free. And then right away, they put me on a project of one wonderful guy, Spike Lee.
You met Spike Lee?
Yeah.
And you work with him?
Yes, on She's Gotta Have It.
Wow.
Yes, it was fun. You can't tell our people back home that you went on She's Gotta Have It because you can't even show them. Have you seen this?
I know, I've never seen it.
It's very explicit and it's trying to show some image of this woman. Yeah, but it was wonderful to see Spike Lee in action. How he reacts when he says cut, and how he does his work repetitively until it's done.
Yes.
The funniest part is how I was standing close to Fat Joe. For me, this is like not real. I'm not feeling it. It's not like I'm just there. They told me to bring my outfit. I brought my African attire. Did my hair. It wasn't like this yet then. And then I'm standing next to a guy with funny shorts. I'm like, everyone is talking to him. I just ignored it until the third day of filming, when during the break we're doing this very beautiful show about how they gentrified Brooklyn and all that. Mm-hmm. And then during the break, he started performing I'm all the way up, and then talking about his political stuff and how he helped Puerto Rico and stuff like that. I was like, oh. Now, I'm not close to him, but when I had a chance to be close to him, I did not even say hi. But yeah.
That's one of the regrets you have? You wish you said hi?
Yeah. And another one was with, do you know Joe Smith?
Joe Smith?
Yeah. before I met her, a girl name mentioned on during Spike Lee's shoot, she said she wants to sing like her. And then I happened to be on I did a lot of projects. Another project by Jill Smith, it was called First Wives Club.
Yeah.
And then it was like a first day of winter in New York. Winters don't joke. They're not like Seattle.
Oh, yeah. A lot of snow.
Yes. And coldness. Oh. So we are around the fire trying to be warm. It was a shaman kind of set. So there was fire. We benefited from the fire, but yeah, we were really cold. So while I'm like around the fire trying to like warm up, somebody came and just like rubbed my hands like that. I was like, wow, you're warm, because the actors, they have the long jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
Then when she left, someone was like, oh man, that's Jill Scott. She rubbed my hands. I did not grab them to say, hey. She's big here.
Yeah.
I've seen her shows. And recently at my house, my niece was watching a show. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, that's the show. And I'm actually, in one of the episodes, she's like, no way. She had to roll it, and I was there. She said, oh wow.
So what I'm getting is I've never been to New York, but when I do go, I got to get ready, because you just never know who you're going to rub shoulders with.
Oh, yeah.
And it'd be like, wait, you're this person from this show, you know?
A lot of the time. These guys ride the train. New York is just awesome. But then the New Yorkers dress up every day. Like they are in some kind of Hollywood or something, you know? Yeah. So it's very hard for you if you have to have that eye. I've seen videos of people running into Shaggy, you know, a lot of celebrities.
Well, Rachman, what would you say is, from that season in your life when you were meeting all these big names and seeing them in work with Spike Lee, Fat Joe, and all these people, what was like a lesson maybe that you learned from them? Either like the work ethic, the mindset they had, what was something you picked up?
Man, like for Spike Lee, he's a serious guy. You might think he's mean, but when he's at business, he means it. He saw my friend with a camera on set. You cannot have your own camera. Mm-hmm. And he was really like tough, like, you know, the way he reacted. But at the end, when he's done with his set, when he says cut, you know, they do a lot of repetitive filming until they get the quality. Yeah. When he celebrates that, you're like, okay, so it's work. When it's work, it's work. But he's a really natural, you know, guy. Yes. He's kind of a father when it's time to work. And then he celebrates the results, and it's really good. And then learning about them in general, like things that they've done. He started with that same movie. He did it himself. He was the main actor in the 80s or 90s, long time. And he's carried it all the way. And he's been part of the culture all the time. Yeah. So, and I think he has supported a lot of people in like Brooklyn and a lot of art. He's always involved in activism too.
You know, he is. Yeah. I mean, he's been on First Take, Stephen A. Smith, Michael Jordan, those advertisements he used to do with MJ. Yes. I mean, you gotta I feel like you need that kind of mindset though, that kind of drive. Otherwise, you're gonna get stepped on, especially in New York. I'm sure with people competing with you, trying to go for your spot. You know,
right?
You know,
like Fat Joe, he was like chill, just like talking to people. He's just very playful, you know. Yeah. But then, you know, when it comes to business, they're meaning business. And you know, some people, when they step on the set, they just want to be treated like. Some people don't even show up on set.
They don't show up.
They use a body double. Yeah, I did a show with one of the actors. Maybe they might be busy.
I'm busy.
Like it was called this guy, Forrest Whitaker. He did not come to the set. They have to find someone his height, his body size, and then later they just like film them by themselves. So so you see people like Fat Joe just playing around just during the break, like he's not a millionaire, like he's not a celebrity.
Right.
I like that kind of.
That's
vibe.
incredible.
Yeah,
I like that too. Like nice and easy going, pretty much. Well, wow. I mean, we've tackled a lot of subjects and a lot of things, Rachman. I want to bring it back home one more time, Uganda, and I want to. When you're looking at your life today and what you're doing today, and amidst your trip in a few days that you're gonna go back home.
Yes.
being an Ugandan
Yes.
and that pride that you have for your culture, for your country, I can see you have the African necklace with you.
Yes.
How does the pride that you have in being Ugandan play in your everyday life today? You know, what does that look like? Does it look like through clothing, through music, through other things, projects that you got going on?
And Uganda. Do you know we are the pearl of Africa?
The what of Africa?
Pearl of Africa. That word is very hard to say.
The pearl, yeah.
In Uganda, they say pearl of Africa.
Pearl of Africa. It's even more beautiful word.
I know, easy. But here you have to say pearl of Africa.
Yeah.
But yes, I think we have everything in terms of beauty. We have the source of the Nile. Mm-hmm. We have the nature, safari. It's like Uganda is like the melting pot. You go to Kenya and it's beautiful. They got beautiful safaris. But when Kenyans come to Uganda, you know, they know we have a good party. When, you know, Tanzanians come to Uganda, they come, Diamond Platnumz came and took a girl from Uganda.
Oh, really?
We have all types. Yeah, no, he has kids in Uganda with Zari Hassan. She has a Netflix kind of thing. She features on the African rich and something like that.
Yeah.
Rich and famous and African, something like that.
Zari Hassan.
Yes.
Okay.
But now she has another person that she married. Yeah.
Wow.
So we people come to Uganda to marry our people. People come to the Jamaicans. They just come to Uganda and have party, you know, and they really like it. The street life. We have a lot of cultures and tribes. We are like 54 different dialects, and like each dialect, each region, they have their own thing. I come from the Bantu side, and from the eastern side where they call the Bagisu people, Obam Masaba, from Mount Elgon. Mount Elgon was formerly called Masaba. That's why we're called Bamasaba, the people from Masaba.
Yes.
We do circumcision of males. But the circumcision comes with a dance and a certain dress, outfit, and so
it's a whole tradition.
Yeah, and the music is way different.
Oh, so they're playing music while the circumcision is happening.
Oh yeah, you gotta celebrate it. Wow. You gotta prove that you're strong enough to stand the knife. It's not anesthesia. They do a live knife.
My goodness.
And some people even take a break after the first layer, and they come back and finish the cutting. But then after that, we sounded drums. Even before, we sounded drums and sing. They're all painted and decorated. That's why you need to bring this, especially on the even years. During August, that's when they launch it. The government is involved. They launch and give the people freedom to run around in flocks, drumming and dancing. And so that's our kind of natural music without even singing. And the candidates who are going to be circumcised chant. They say, I'm going to do it, I'm going to, and then the crowd goes,
crazy.
So me as a creative, trying to bring this to the rest of the world, I'm thinking every day, how do I record something like this and make it seen to the rest of the world?
Yes.
In terms of like, recording. So bringing RANN 9 to Uganda, I'm trying to like extract that kind of gold, but it is hard not being on the ground. I talk to the local artists who know how to do it. Mm-hmm. I talk to the people who do the drumming. It's just too expensive. Hopefully one day somebody can support the effort so we can create together and bring this thing to the rest of the world. It's just too much, but I have a dream.
Yeah. That's a beautiful dream you have. Yeah. Thanks. And I think it's such a shame that sometimes the picture of Africa that we get here is not sometimes the reality of what it is. You know, it's always, sometimes we see just the slums, the poverty, the bad news, the ugly of Africa, and not much of the celebratory, the beautiful side of Africa, you know? That's what I find a little troubling sometimes. It's like, man, why is Africa painted in that way? You know, there's, it's misfortune. It's a misfortune that happens.
I mean, I remember someday, a friend, like I said, I used to run some youth activities. I was hosting a group, and somebody from one of the guests saw a crippled person, and they asked what happened to them. I did not know that would exist here. I work in healthcare field.
Yeah.
And I've met all people with all kinds of problems and health issues, and I'm like, oh, I thought it was only in Africa that we had like from such
So your thinking was America, everyone is healthy,
yes,
because they have the money and the resources.
Yes, and also we say the movies, the streets, everything's clean.
Streets of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think that New York kind of has that kind of smell. The New York smell. I love New York, everything. But if you go to Kampala, you might breathe fresher air than the New York air.
Wow.
Right? Because we don't have a lot of like waste. There's waste management, but it's just like a lot of people living together in a concrete city. Yeah. Anything that pours on the concrete will come out when it is hot and it just evaporates in the air, and it's just like. But when you go to Africa, when it's hot and humid, the breeze will just come from the trees and the mountains and the waters to just cool you off, and it's the food is good. I've had my friends who eat our avocado and just go, wow, this is creamy. It is the pineapples. They cannot forget them. A lot of people, I like that the internet has come. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of friends that we get that come to Uganda, and they open up like social media platforms and just talk about their experiences. That are not Ugandans. Yeah. They just don't want to go
and
back.
That's it right there. Yes. Because it's people that are not from there that are going there and being like, wow, this is not the experience I was expecting.
Right.
And what maybe the media or people may have portrayed about it. Oh.
Yeah. But anything that the people are going through right now is just the leadership. It's just the selfishness. But this is, a world problem that we all need to get together and discuss.
Definitely.
But,
we have a beautiful world, man. We just we got to find a way to come together and just spread more love.
Yeah.
And peace and quiet down kind of all the so much noise, so much things happening, but
hopefully
definitely.
the creatives, the musicians will all come together.
I think we're at the forefront, Rachman, you and I, with our own creatives and other people. So
yes,
definitely. Well, do you want to share any upcoming projects maybe you might be having with either RANN 09 or anything that you want to share that you can share? Because I know sometimes creators trying to keep it a little bit quiet and make a surprise.
So I'm Ugandan, but in Uganda you gotta belong to a religion or something like that. I was Muslim. I did some Christianity. If I had a will, the parents just teach you the religion, right? My religion would have been maybe Rastafari, just like feeling the existence of the higher power without being told the prophet this, prophet that. Jesus is white, Jesus is black, or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I found a religion that I thought would resonate well with me, and I started practicing some Judaism, and then I converted. So this year we're working on an album of music that is from the lines of the Psalms and stuff like that, but in a nice, it's called semi-live, kind of live instruments and then the electronic stuff.
Exciting. And
then I'm connected with Yese Oman Rafiki. I'll tell you about him. Maybe you can do a virtual podcast with him.
Yeah, maybe.
He has a concert on the 23rd there in Uganda. Okay. He has written songs for the toppest of the... Do you know Bien, the artist?
No, I don't know Bien.
He's a Kenyan artist.
Okay.
Newly broke from the group that Simon used to bring, Sauti Sol.
Okay.
They used to work a lot with him.
With Simon, yeah.
Yeah, so this guy has written a song that Bebe Cool, one of Uganda's top artists, sang with Sauti Sol. Wow. So I came to meet him as a client. He wrote a song for me.
Yeah.
And then we became friends. And because of management of RANN and stuff like that, I needed someone mature, someone in the field already.
Yes.
He was willing to join us. To work with us. He's like, I respect him. This is the first, as I go there to Uganda this month, we're going to have our first formal meeting. We just opened the website. It's just like a lot of things at once.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to speak at his concert. He's gonna bring all the celebrities that he has written work for, and he wants me to like give a speech there.
How are you feeling about that?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But RANN has already made a song that went to the Billboard, so I can speak with some pride and tell them,
Absolutely.
hey, that song you hear,
Yeah.
Top Artist remixed it, and it even went bigger.
On the Billboard.
That was us. So we're not. We might be small here, but we got our ideas. Please work with us.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't
Come
feel
on.
like so high up when you're up there, because even you might need the lowest of the lowest to like, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I wish you the best with that, and have fun during the speech. I'm sure you're going to do well. So maybe while you're giving the speech, maybe you start dancing a little bit to calm down the nerves or something. You know.
I'll ask them to play one of my songs, and then I will do. I will sample them a little bit. Sometimes I like to do like, I have a Sean Paul voice, shaggy voice. I just like go and sing their lines and just cheer the crowd up and then warm up.
Fantastic. Well, Rachman, we are at the deep end point of the podcast. We are at the end where I like to ask my favorite question.
Oh.
My favorite question is the advice question. So, to all the younger viewers listening right now that maybe want to do music, maybe I want to have their own music studio in the future, maybe they want to go back home and make a difference, what advice would you give to the younger generation today in 2025?
Music is art. Music is a way we send a message to the world or to each other. And music is the way we express feelings. But then music has also been commercialized. I would tell the young people that when they go into this, they should try not to look at how much they're going to make from the songs, or maybe I don't have a good look. Most artists now that they present are handsome, beautiful, pretty, this. They do. Some people even alter their bodies to like look perfect to the stage.
Yes.
So they shouldn't be driven by all that we are the media kind of push. They should just go like with their natural calling of trying to spread the message or to inspire the world in a way.
Certainly.
By using the music or art, or but not to profit from it.
Yeah.
Because it can be disappointing. Showbiz is showbiz. It can always come to you, but if it does not, just to stick to creating things that you like, that you want the world to also hear or see. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't focus too much on the external.
Right.
But it's really what's inside.
Right.
Yeah. Beautifully said. Rachman, thank you for your time, man. Before we close out, where can people connect with you, find you, maybe listen to your music video? Please share with the audience.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Okay, friends, you can find me at Rachman lower underscore Uganda. That's it comes up very easily. Rachman is RACHMAN. And then we have RANN Online African Creatives everywhere on all the platforms. And that is RAN09 African Creatives.
Perfect.
And then maybe on YouTube, on iTunes, you can find Rachman. One of the songs actually that I like is called Habibti.
Habibti.
Yeah. Okay. I made it with an Ethiopian girl here in Seattle. Okay. Like I mentioned about the viaduct.
Yes.
I made that with the background, that new background of look with the wheel in the background. And unfortunately, that friend passed away after some time. Yeah. But she loved the song so much. And then things rolled later, and her mom was like, Habibti is actually what I used to call her when she was younger. Wow. So it was like her song. And in the song, I say, I don't want to miss you. I don't want to lose you. And now later, she's like in the video and she's loving it. And then she's not with us. So it's like her song. I dedicated it to her. And
wow.
yeah.
Man.
If I ever made money from the song, it will go to mama for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not making money, like I said. We just do it for things like that.
Yeah, for her.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what a way to close. That's
Thank you.
that's very emotional, man. Well, thank you for sharing that, Rachman, and thank you for sharing your story. We covered so much, y'all. I mean, the ups and downs and everything. So thank you.
I wish time was horizon outside. But
Definitely.
people can always invite us if they want to hear
Maybe
more.
a part two or
right?
something at that dive in. Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome episode. Thank you for tuning into this video. Subscribe, hit that like button, y'all. It really helps the algorithm out. Comment down below what you guys thought, and then share this video with anyone that you think would enjoy this episode. And we will catch y'all on future episodes. Until next time, y'all. Peace. What is up, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in to that episode. Make sure to click the subscribe, follow button, as well as the bell to get notified on all my new content that is coming out every Wednesday and every other day. And make sure to click that link in the description down below to get access to all my socials and any other platforms that I have my podcast on. And until next time, y'all, peace.